This is a short introduction to the Samsung Galaxy Note desktop dock. I'll show you here this little desktop dock. I've got to take my Note out first. So you can see this is the Samsung product. Has the label right here on it. Okay. If we look here on the front, we're going to see that we have the mini USB adapter. This little backrest right here, that's what the phone leans up against. You have a little side view of it so you can see what it looks like on the side. There is no place back here to charge a battery. On the back of it, if you look here, we have the female USB adapter and a 3.5 millimeter stereo audio jack in the back. And here's the top of what the device looks like. And here's the other side. Okay, we got our front here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to place our telephone inside of our dock. It's a little bit difficult to fit because it doesn't quite slide in there correctly, and I'll show you that here in just a second. But once we do get our telephone in, we're going to get this is the screen that pops up, the special application that Samsung has for their telephones. Of course, it shows us the date, the time, where we are located, the weather conditions that are outside. It can be used nicely here at the bedside. We have a little place down here. We can press the alarm button, which is the first choice here, and we can create an alarm and use it as a alarm clock right at the desk, right at the bedside. The phone is a little bright to be using at the bedside, so I guess if you're afraid to sleep in the dark, this might be a good item for you to choose. We can also press this button here. We can play some music. Our music selection comes up. We hit the back button again. We can use it as a gallery, as a digital photo picture frame. So we can bring that up, press the button there, and we can have pictures come up. We do have a voice search right here, so you don't have to take it out of the telephone. It runs on Google, so I'll go ahead here and press the voice search. It's going to come up. Let me get back there. Voice search. Amazon.com. See, it's going to do a little search and search for Amazon.com. Then you can choose whatever you need to. Okay. And of course we have the S-Memo app, which is the style it is down here in unaccessible due to how the dock sits, but I don't know, maybe you carry one in your pocket and that'll be helpful. Now I'll show you this on the side here, how the telephone sits in the dock. I don't know if you can see right here, but right here there's a little bit of a space between the phone and the backrest of the dock. So if I move the phone up here just a little bit, there we go. You can see that it doesn't quite sit in there correctly. It kind of leans back up against it, and that's what makes sitting the phone in the dock so difficult. Is you want to just lean it up against the back here and slide it down, and you would think that it would engage itself. But let me see if I can get you a better picture of that here. But if you do that, as you can see, it almost fits in, doesn't quite fit in, so so it's outside of it just a little bit. You got to kind of fight with it. Well, now I'm doing a lot of fighting with it. I'll just pick it up and dump it in, put it in there to get it to click on there. I've had it now for about a week, and honestly, it's gotten a little bit easier to get it in there. But as you can tell, I'm still having to fight with it every now and then. The dock does sell for right around $30. One thing you do need to note is that the USB connector here in the back, it is only for charging the phone. You can't hook it up to your computer that way and have the two talk to each other so you can mount your telephone onto the computer. You would still have to remove it from the dock, walk over to your computer, and then plug it in. Another thing that I'd like to show you is that I have a TPU case here. It's pretty thin. People are going to ask if whether or not if you could put the telephone in the dock with the case on. Well, you can. It does fit in there, but it doesn't engage all the way. So the micro or the mini USB, micro mini USB doesn't go up into the phone far enough to charge it and activate it. So really, you can't have a case with it. At least not in this case. As you can tell, it's plenty thick enough in the back for a case, but as far as actually connecting it to the charger here, it will not do it. That's it for my review. If you have any comments or questions, please feel free to leave them down there at the bottom, and I will get to them as soon as I can. Thank you.